F my C. You know what? Like every other swig of this either tastes like burnt rubbing alcohol or grapefruit soda. Every other swig. I'm sorry, we're still in the cutscene that we can't skip. I would love to skip it, but we're still in the cutscene that we can't skip. Oh.
She was ordering Jimmy John's. I want to know if I wanted anything.
Oh, that was very
when I got
nice.
home.
That was very nice. So it was not about the dumpster fire.
No, but I told her about it.
Great. Okay. Great.
Still no game.
Yep, we're working on it. Oh, Raz. Can I alt? I can't alt tab or alt enter or escape out of the game. I'm really working on it, people. You have to believe me that I'm working on the game, on you being able to see the game.
Yes, now games. We see game.
Oh, great.
So it's just the cutscene. Was that it?
While you were away, your game automatically paused. Okay, great. Why did you automatically pause? Why? What do you mean while I was away?
Can you alt tab even?
No. Control
Alt delete.
delete. That's what I can do. We're just gonna. Okay, so oh my God, look at what happens?
Because it's in the game's resolution.
Oh Jesus Christ! All right, we're gonna end that task real quick, everyone. End it. End it real quick.
We're putting the kibosh on Psychonauts.
We're just gonna. Yeah, I think if we move this like over here, then we might be able to see it during the stream.
Was there something you need to change?
I can only assume that once we get into the game, we can change its resolution. Nope, that didn't do it. Okay.
Is it recognizing the controller?
Yeah, I think I was doing stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
I pressed A to begin.
It was all for naught.
Whoa!
If you add windowed to the game arguments in Steam, you should be able to run it in window mode.
I'm looking for settings. Oh, here we go. Options.
What are you trying to do? Just see the chat?
Well, I wanted to see OBS to make sure that we were streaming it. But, look at this. Oh,
Yeah.
Here we go. This only works with the mouse.
Oh, that's weird.
Options. Here we go. Boom. Boom.
It probably doesn't have widescreen options.
Yeah, look.
Is it?
Yeah. Boom. That changed things a little bit. Can we go higher?
Hopefully. Try it.
Let's try to go high. I didn't want to push our luck.
Professional streamers. Look, we just set this game up the first time because the other games we're playing were boring. And or making us nauseous. What do you want? What do you want? We could play nothing. That'd be doable.
Okay. Actually, I don't like this as much as 720. Let's go back to 720.
What?
There we go. Oh, wait. There we go.
That's what you want.
That's what I want. Hey, now we can see everything. Ish. You guys can't yet, but I'll fix
They
that.
can't say. Oh, looks weird.
Because now it looks weird because it started weird.
I got nothing to tell you.
That's all right. Here, we'll fix that. Now I bet we can. Yes. Now we can alt tab out. And come over here to game. Come here. Come. Why?
Because the screen embiggened itself for no reason.
Sometimes, Rich. Sometimes it's a little.
Sometimes things happen.
Sometimes
and
it's a little more complicated than it needs to be. But you know what?
I don't know why they happen, but they happen.
They do. But hey, we're here. We're still going. There we go. Everything's fine. And back.
Oh my god. So how about Ash versus Evil Dead Season 2?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, it's airing now.
Oh, is it?
I think second episode's today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. I didn't know it started already, or else I would have been watching it. You know what I did catch though?
What?
Westworld.
Yeah.
First episode of Westworld. Fuck yeah! I'm super into Westworld.
There's a new show I saw a trailer for. I don't know if I should make you watch it live.
The trailer?
No, not Westworld. It's for a show called, I think it's Stan Against Evil.
I've heard of this, I think.
It's basically Ash versus Evil Dead
Okay.
with a knockoff Ash. It's kind of unbelievable. It's kind of shameless. It's kind of completely, utterly shameless.
Yeah.
With one of the doctors from Scrubs is the star. But it's Ash versus Evil Dead.
Right. I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Hey, Raz, hurry up! You don't want to be late for basic training.
Stan Against Evil is what it's called?
I think that's the name. I could be getting it wrong.
Sure.
Because it's basically just Ash versus Evil Dead, but not.
Right. Oh, come on.
Have we seen the new Exorcist show on Fox? I have not. Jack, have you?
I have not.
Okay, we have not. Sorry, Epic Jason X9000.
Oh, God. You need your mouse for this. Camera. Invert camera vertically. Okay. Okay.
Coach Oleander, he's so nice, and he knows everything.
I heard this one time a kid was late for basic grading, and Coach Oleander held him upside down until he took
Okay, so no, the season premiere of Westworld though was just phenomenal.
Yeah?
It's gonna be great. It's robots, it's violence, it's sci-fi, it's Anthony Hopkins, who I didn't know was in it.
Did they make you buy a theme park filled with robots? Super lifelike robots? Did they make that believable?
Yes, I guess.
Does it take place? I'm assuming it takes place like near future, unspecified future.
Yeah, sometime in the not too distant future, where everything is kind of the same.
I don't need them anymore. I want my parents to come get me.
I can't imagine them turning that into like a TV show in this day and age and not having like a wink and nod at the audience. It's too silly a concept.
No, they take it pretty seriously, and there's a, so basically the give for this Westworld is the theme park is a playground for rich assholes,
Yeah.
and most people end up coming there just so they can kill things that look like people and rape things that look like women.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
in the Wild West.
Yeah.
And that's basically the premise. And the actors who play the robots are fantastic. And Cyclops is in it. What's his name? Jason.
I don't know.
The actor who played Cyclops.
Sure, but I have no idea what his name is. I don't even know what he looks like.
Oh well, he looks like generic handsome man, which is great. And Rachel, who's the lady star? Chad, who's the lady star of Westworld? She is something else.
So Chat's saying it's from the robot's point of view?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Are they sentient?
Well, it's because you're never quite, because they're humans, obviously. You're never quite. James Marsden is Cyclops, and who's the lady? Before we get too far into this, Rachel Evanwood. Thank you. Rachel Evan Wood. Do you know who that is? She's an actress. She's great. She's fantastic. You never really know who's a robot and who's a real person,
Really?
just because they're all real actors. And then like you kind of figure it out slowly, and it's a little bit from the robot's perspective, and it's following Anthony Hopkins, who's the owner of this park and the main designer, and there's another designer, and it's so great. So fantastic.
Is this going to be like a mini series or an ongoing, flat out ongoing?
Flat out ongoing,
Yeah?
I believe.
All right.
Flat out ongoing, and it's just so good. It's got violence, it's got a good story, it's got those lofty sci-fi Ghost in the Machine type questions, and
Yeah, she's related to me. Evans is not a common last name at all.
that's her middle name. Rachel Evans Wood.
Okay.
So she's definitely
She's
related.
definitely, that's 100%.
It's the next Game of Thrones, because they're only doing one more season of Game of Thrones. They need something to replace it, and it's got tits and dicks and violence. That's all you need. Just so many wieners.
Wait, it's on
So many wieners.
Westworld?
Yeah.
So it's not on Fox. Somebody's saying something's on Fox.
I don't know what's on Fox.
I don't know what they're talking about, but if it's got wieners, it's not on Fox.
Definitely. No, it's HBO.
Okay.
I'm ready, sir.
You're late, soldier. Now get in here and give me 20.
Black Mirror season 3 is coming up. That'll be great. Did someone say tits? I did. Westworld. Lots of tits. Unsexy tits and wieners. That's what Westworld is. Jesus Christ, is it unsexy? It's great. Because of course they're humanoid, they're androids. They're humanoid robots. And so like when they're repairing them, it's just like naked people sitting on chairs while they're like repairing a part of them. And so it's unflattering, unsexy nudity. And just dicks everywhere.
Game is quiet. Subtitles.
Oh.
I need to turn the game audio up a little bit. They want to hear the fucking shit. And whatever.
You know what?
It's all fine.
No, they're also right that we should put subtitles on. This is a very talky game. Subtitles. Boom. Okay.
What about sound?
And I'll turn the sound up.
All right.
And I'll tab. And then we'll go over here. Come on. There we go. Go over to you and desktop audio. Boop, 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 boop. Nope, we can't. When we were messing around with stuff, OBS might have freaked out a little bit, so we can't turn the sound up. Sorry.
All right. We'll turn it up in game if you can.
I saw that we couldn't, but you know what? I will double. I will do the old Doble check. No, everything appears to be cranked. Everything appears to be cranked, so I'm sorry. And I don't want to fuss with OBS too much, or
it'll
else
crash the stream.
Or else it might crash the stream. And just who knows if we could find the will to get it back started.
Chicken out, please.
We're talking and that's fine.
But you said
And now we have subtitles on, so you can read.
You're probably listening to the debate anyway.
Unflattering, unsexy nudity, i.e., how to make the debates more popular.
It doesn't sound like they need it.
By the way, wouldn't that be a fascinating? That would be a Black Mirror episode. The only way you can run for political office is you have to do it in the nude.
What would be the reasoning for that?
Right on the chin.
Just the most desperate people for power would run for office. It would make things worse.
You would have to.
the more shameless you are.
It's not about shameless. It's about transparency, and it's about not you have to want it so bad, where these people who are actually qualified for the job are not necessarily the people you want to be looking at.
Then is the twist that the people vote for the more attractive person and they ignore the person with the good ideas
Ooh, maybe.
who's overweight and has a small dinky?
Yep, maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
Is that the twist?
Come on, let's go.
I wasn't listening.
You new kid.
I wasn't listening.
I said pop me.
Ow!
Pick on someone your own size. Or, that's
There.
what I'm talking about.
Abs you can believe in.
Jack just wants more boobs in his life. Jack's got 2 kids. He's had enough boobs in his life.
Just got killed.
A mental obstacle.
And you guys know I'm a butt man.
Breathing hard. He's not dead. His astral projection just... And I'll kick...
Get out of here. I don't care.
Alice, Boober Alice.
Get out of here. I don't care. What? This game does have a really cool look to it. It has a very unique look to it.
Whatever you... Come on, get that pigment. Be a piggy piggy. Who's coach's little pigget? Hey, what do you...
I think my issue with this game was that every level teaches you a new ability, and there's never really a time that you get to kind of like master and use.
Contact for this guy.
Okay.
There's never a moment where you get to kind of like master and use those abilities. It's just like, I guess this is the end now.
There it is. Unless you'd rather
Sorry,
come
Jen
up
says.
and get me funny right now.
I'm jealous. Please fax over some of the soju. My tummy hurts.
The soju has been, by the way, like that little bit of motion sickness that I had is gone now. That soju cleared it right up. I'm taking that other bottle home if Jay and Mike didn't like it.
I don't think they did.
Great. And you know what? Even if they did, I'm taking it home anyway. How
All
about
right.
that?
That's fine. That's
my,
fine.
That's my payment,
You hit
It's not like I'll get blamed.
right?
Show it who's boss.
Boink. Boink. My belly's feeling nice and warm right now. Nice and warm belly. The sign of good booze. Warm belly.
Well, we're talking about Tim Schafer's is simply too poopy.
Yes.
What do you think about Grim Fandango? Do you ever stream it?
January. Watch out.
Grim Fandango
Below.
is the only point and click I ever liked. And it's all on the strength of the setting and some of the characters.
Uh-huh.
Which were always Tim Schafer's strong suit.
We can't get past
As far as streaming it, I don't know.
this stupid.
It's tough to stream those kinds of games, and Grim Fandango does have voiceover.
It's got full audio, yeah.
So it's not like we could do funny voices and try to entertain that way.
You think you're more
And in a game whose strong suit is its characters who talk to each other, and then we'd be talking over it,
yeah.
talking about like
Yeah.
movies that we just saw. It's that's usually a recipe for stream disaster.
We'd be talking all over the witty dialogue.
Right.
Down his foot, that's what. You stupid new kid. Yeah.
Probably just go play it.
I like legs and by extension, butt.
Oh,
You know,
thanks for saving me.
everybody likes a different thing.
I said the same thing about Quest for Glory 4. You're right. I wasn't thinking about Grim Fandango when I said that about Quest for Glory 4. And I wasn't thinking about Quest for Glory 4 when I said that about Grim Fandango. So those are the 2 point and clicks I like.
I've been reading
Oh no, I've been called out. I can never run for office.
That's gonna be your October surprise, Rich. Is they're gonna point out your inconsistencies with liking different point and click adventures.
As a general rule, I don't like the point and clicks.
Yeah.
Those 2 were the exceptions.
You're like
Some-
molasses going uphill in January.
Sometimes, Rich, you just gotta grab them point and clicks by the pussy, you know? I just want to say that as often as possible so everyone understands how ridiculous it is. Grab them by the pussy.
I've never played Day of the Tentacle. I haven't played most of the LucasArts ones, and maybe that would change my mind. I don't know. A lot of my point and click experiences with some of the Sierra ones, and I think they're terrible.
You know what we could play? Maybe we could play Day of the Tentacle on stream.
I love Sierra's old parser games where you kind of use the arrow keys to walk around, but then you type what you did. I love those.
Yeah.
Warm, fuzzy, nostalgic feelings all around for that shit.
Something's not feeling quite right about the camera yet, and I'm wondering if I have to invert the other one too. Yeah, now that feels right. Great. Great.
Gamer Child UK says Anderson Cooper has low-key told Trump to shut up twice now. Damn, AC 360 is laying it down. Definitely more fireworks than the Pence-Kane debate, for sure.
Well, God, right?
Kind of wish Biden was here to make it funnier. Funner. Biden, sorry.
Oh, God, I love Biden. Biden's great. He's the greatest vice presidential anything ever. That man's crazy.
Not as memorable as Dan Quayle.
Well, only because Dan Quayle fucked up so bad.
Yeah.
But no, Biden's the crazy uncle who'll like get you pot. Like he's that uncle who will buy beer for you when you're 12. He's crazy. Did you watch the Pence
No, I
Kane? Oh my God, what a snore fest. Which, by the way, is just like them as vice presidential candidates in general. They're just boring.
That only matters if Hillary or Trump has a heart attack.
Right.
After getting into office.
Right.
Is your name Joey?
No.
Because I'm going to call you Slowy Joey.
Oh,
not
get
my
out of
name.
here.
What
Get
was
out of here.
that,
I'm not
Slowy?
slow.
I can't hear ya. You're talking too slow.
Oh, no. Biden has done nothing policy-wise. Biden just acts crazy, and that's why I like him. I'm not saying I like him because of his policy. He hasn't done anything, but he's crazy.
Hey, my bowels move more than you do, Pokey.
Maybe you should play some classic games instead of Ghouls and Ghosts, Demon's Crest, Super Castlevania 4, and etc. I think that of is a mistake. I think you want us to play Ghouls and Ghosts, Demon's Crest instead. I'm reading it right.
Instead of this?
For Spooky October.
Oh, we should. I mean, yeah, we can. And you know what?
Yeah, Ghosts and Goblins would be fucking great. Play Maximo again. Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts,
Now that kind of wall, you can climb
Super
it up,
Ghouls and Ghosts.
sideways,
Some
whatever
classic
you
shit.
want. Just get on it.
Unit 603 Idiot says, that is also why you guys should play Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbenders or Monkey Island, Loom the Grab. This is the 8,000 games you want me to play. Maybe I'll get to them someday. Not on my current agenda. Thank you, I appreciate it, but I'm full. I'm so full. I'm amazingly, sickeningly full of games that I would like to play right now.
Lynn Crutches.
Anonymous says, Rich watched a lot of TOS, TNG, and VOI.
Wow, that's a lot of letters.
I started watching the first season of DS9, and it's very slow. Is DS9 worth watching? LOL. Fondle my phallus. DS9 gets pretty good. DS9 is pretty good.
Yeah.
TNG. Here's how I rank the shows.
Okay.
TNG, TOS. A lot of which is probably nostalgia. I'm not sure. DS9 then, though it's very different. You could make the argument that Deep Space Nine isn't really Trek.
Well, I know, like
Thematically, it's not Trek.
I had a problem with it because it was so different than Next Gen.
Yeah.
You know, like Next Gen is all about like playful pacifism.
Here, like TOS and TNG.
Yeah.
That classic Star Trek is about how humankind is going to advance. We're going to progress beyond our petty problems. War is going to be a thing of the past. Everyone's going to have food.
Right.
Our technology will save us. We'll aspire to greater heights, and we'll evolve into something better than we are now. And there is hope for the future, and we will do it ourselves. DS9 is like the opposite of all of that. All of our technology and our progress, we were wrong. War is inevitable. Exploration has just made us discover things that are going to kill us, and our only hope is that the gods will save us.
That's why I had a problem.
Deep Space Nine thematically is a fucking 180 on the rest of Trek.
Uh-huh.
Hey, look! It's Raz!
Hey, Raz is here!
Yeah! Maybe you'll be able to beat this darn game. We can't do it.
Yeah, we're no good, and the coach won't open the gate until someone wins.
Yay! Raz!
Cisco is the best
Just
captain.
punch that
But that's why it's so great. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, I like the hopeful Trek that's got a message that, we're not doomed. That we do have it within us to drag ourselves up out of the muck. I like that.
Yeah.
Points on this course, kid, and I'll give you a reward.
Which makes DS9 the most true. That might be true, but we're talking about fiction.
Raz, punch!
Hey, it's okay.
Punch! Hooray!
Punch! Hooray!
Punch, punch, punch!
Then Voyager is terrible, and Enterprise, I never even watched much of it because it bored me so much.
I've never seen a single episode of Enterprise.
Yay, Raz! Punch, punch, punch! Yay, Raz! Punch, Raz! Punch! Punch, punch, punch! Punch, punchy, punch, punch!
Rich is a closet romantic.
I don't think he's a
I
closet
think-
romantic.
Punchy, punch, punch!
I think he's just a general romantic.
Punch, punch!
Hey, good job, soldier. Now here's
I think that's-
your reward.
I think you're a general romantic,
Yeah.
not a closeted romantic.
I'm very cynical though.
Sure.
I'm a romantic wrapped in a cynic. A
No, well,
protective,
you're a
protective
cyn-
cynical blanket.
Yeah, you're a cynic. Oh yeah, okay, I get you.
I'm a romantic who knows better.
They store away
And I think that's probably true of most cynics, isn't it?
Yeah.
these tiny vaults in their mind. Ah, good. You enjoy that. One of my favorites.
Anonymous says, when are you hate fucking Knights of the Old Republic? Never after the shit I got for hate playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. As a joke. That seriously butthurt people. Like people took that shit seriously.
Oh my god, they really did not like us playing Vampire Masquerade and not liking it.
Yeah.
Even though that's what we said we were going to do from the start.
A lot of anal blood all over our
Yeah,
chat, email, and comments.
just, a lot of people very butthurt. A lot of people very butthurt.
Yes, that's right. You just need to see me interact with Karen, and then you know that I am a romantic.
A horrible
Wrapped in a cynic.
romantic. Oh. It's like you wanted to show your affection towards her, and that's fucking gross.
Gamer Child UK says, is Thief 2014 worth playing? Have it on Steam, started when it first came out and forgot about it. Might give it a play after my current state of games is finished. Also, does Mike ever come on stream?
All the time. He's here all the time.
Mike never comes on stream. He's been on stream once for like a grand total of 20 minutes.
What are you talking about? He's here all the time. You just missed him today.
And never get your hopes up about that. It's just not a thing. Not a thing. He's shy about doing these live freaking things. As far as Thief 2014, I never played it because I've only heard bad things about it. From everything I've heard, it seems to be lacking a lot of the things that made the classic Thief enjoyable.
Yeah. Like what?
Smaller levels, a little bit more linear in how you can progress through things. Like lots of like checkpoints and loading zones. Like Thief famously had like large sprawling levels. The world is not the same. They're missing a lot of the great like the Hammerites aren't in the new one.
Oh.
The Order of their Hammers, it's just not there. No pagans. I think a lot of the magic type stuff is gone. And Garrett is written all fucked up. the main character,
Oh.
voiced differently and written all fucked up. Supposedly he's written kind of like Batman, like badass Mickey.
Oh.
When in the old games, Garrett was such a great character. Cynical thief, cynical world-weary thief. Practical to a fault.
You can grab poles like that and swing on them. It's all about upper body strength. You
Left the
know?
keepers because he didn't like their ceremonial prophecy, cryptic nonsense. Garrett was a practical man. I got these stealth skills. I'm gonna use them to steal shit.
What? Stop it.
I own Thief 2014, but that's not because I got it like dirt cheap. But I thought, maybe someday I'll play it out of curiosity a little bit. But I've never even touched it. You don't need to steal in Thief 2014? That's insane. that's just insane. Damn it, Rich, you're making me want to dust off Thief again. Well, at least I'm making somebody want to dust off Thief.
Yeah. Oh, that was against me. Sorry, not sorry. God damn it.
I'm only nagging you about it. I normally wouldn't. Normally I would respect
course.
you're not wanting to play it, but I would like to do a retrospective episode of it.
We can. And not only can we will.
Otherwise, Jack, I honestly would not care what you do.
I know. I really wish there was a way. Is there a way to turn around on these things?
I don't know. I think that might be the puzzle, right? Well, how do you...
So you swing.
Well, just jump when you're on the back end of the swing. See what happens. You can't?
Nope.
I don't know. I think you press down to turn around, says the chat. Press down.
I am.
On the D-pad?
Nope.
Nope.
Down does not. Up and down do this. I move from one end to the other.
Press Y.
Press Y to change. Oh, yep, that's it.
Oh, I did it.
Wow.
Didn't you try all the buttons?
I thought I tried Y.
Weird.
Apparently I didn't. I thought I did. Ow! Nope. That wasn't the right way to go. That wasn't the right way to go. We did it, chat. Yep, we all did it. Nope. Oh, yep. Did I do it?
What's going on? Are
Oh.
you supposed to be down there? It looks like a weird...
Nope, I wasn't.
Okay.
What's going on is I don't necessarily know where to go next.
We should play Starflight. Genesis version, please.
Starflight?
And compare it to No Man's Sky. On the Genesis?
This is what they're asking for.
Alright. Well, maybe we'll look into it someday. Not on my list right now.
This is not correct.
Is there some kind of rule on this stream that we have to play the most boring games available?
Yep. Did you guys not know that's the direction we were taking the stream?
We need something really exciting for next stream.
Okay.
Really legit exciting.
So we're gonna do a retrospective of No Man's Sky.
I think you're missing the point. I think you're utterly and completely missing the point.
We need something really exciting next stream?
Is Gears out by then?
No.
No? You sure?
Well, next stream
When
is
does-
next stream is Wednesday.
When is Gears 4 available for
When is
PC?
that?
I thought it was available now.
No, it doesn't come out until 11th or 12th. So maybe next stream, yeah. I know Stardew Valley got a big update. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do I go?
10-11. All right. That'll be nice and brand new. I wouldn't mind trying Gears. Thought of Gears with a mouse sounds good to me. I mean, I kind of like Gears 1 and 2,
That wasn't very intuitive. I was supposed to punch the wall.
Hold it right there.
and I had to play that with a controller.
Mental
Yeah.
So,
You can collect them with a
Gears with a mouse might be fun.
once
Could
you
be.
get checked out.
Could be.
Till then,
I see that I need to punch the wall now. That was not very intuitive.
Though I never got around to playing 3, which tells you how much I like them, but... No, they're fine for a console shooter.
That first Gears I really liked.
uphill in January.
Dear Lord, I hope Vanquish comes out on PC. That would make my millennium.
Yeah.
That would make my fucking millennium. Gears 1 was great, but sequels never clicked with me. Gears 2 had the best character in the series, and they foolishly killed him off because they thought that was funny. Carmine. Carmine was fucking awesome. Then he died because he had to. Oh, I instantly, like, the second Carmine died, I, like, lost interest in everything that was going on in Gears of War 2.
Oh. I don't remember that much. Which tells you a lot about the game.
You can see.
He was the only character I gave a shit whether he lived or died, and they killed him.
Can't handle it. You might just want to stay away from it.
Oh my god, spoilers. That game came out, like,
Ribbon at the end of
6-8 years ago? It's been a while.
Yeah, I think we're...
Coltrane? Standard McTuff guy?
Where's my wife? I just want to find my wife. Where's my wife?
That was Dom.
I thought that was Cole.
Coltrane was the football player one.
Yeah, wasn't Cole the one looking? Or...
That was Dom.
onward and upward.
Which one was Dom?
The Latino one.
He was looking for his wife? I thought Cole was looking for his wife.
Maybe they were both looking for his wife. Look, it wasn't the most creative story in the world.
True that.
They killed Carmine about 10 minutes into the game, too. I'm talking about Gears 2. Carmine's... There are two Carmine... Well, three, I guess. The third one has one. But the brother in the second one was a fantastic character. The rookie. The green rookie. He's just enthusiastic. And you know he's going to die, but they should have killed him. Because that's what made him fun.
Okay. Was Dom looking for something? Maybe Dom was looking
His
for his, like...
wife! He
No.
finds her in one of the games. She's all fucked up.
I thought that was Cole.
No!
Or was Cole looking for his daughter? I don't remember any of this. See, that's the problem. That's the both the positives and negatives of Gears of War here is it's a fun action game and the story's kind of bland and shit. But like the action is good enough to make up for the story being bland and shit, you know? No one gives a shit about the stories of Gears of War. You know what we care about? Like, can we saw an alien in fucking half?
That's when they realized extremely slow-paced and cover was how you make a shooter work with a controller, and the only way you could possibly make it kind of work. Oh, you're all fucked up now.
I'm trying to get the things.
Onward and upward, soldier.
End of the line, sucker! Oh!
What happened to his wife? Who knows?
You know, she was all fucked up when they found her. Locked in some kind of casket thing.
The old rolling tunnel of crazy.
I just really don't. But Jack, we need to know about the motivation. No, see, like, here's you know, like, it either needs to be a good tight story, or have awesome action. This was
You need to have the awesome action.
our whole Luke Cage problem. Daredevil, Jessica Jones. And Gears has the awesome action and weapons, and you can saw an alien in half, and that's all that matters.
Look, a good story can only help a game, but the game part is the most important part, and your primary focus should be making a fun game. A good story can enhance a fun game. A good story can make a mediocre game feel better.
Yeah.
Your game can't be ass. Now, you can have a game with fantastic gameplay and not give a shit at all about the story, but if it's got good gameplay, no one will give a fuck.
Right.
No one
true.
intelligent will give a fuck. I'm
That's
sure there's
true.
gonna be some asshole. Well, about the story.
The story made no sense.
The story made no sense.
How could it? I mean,
How could the Doom Marine have lived in that casket before they opened it?
I didn't see any sort of power supply going to the casket, so it's unrealistic.
There's an unrealistic amount of demons running around the Mars base.
According to Newton's law of thermodynamics, there's no way the teleporter to hell could work properly, as moving the Marine's molecules to hell would cost more energy than would exist.
The Keku Demon lives a ridiculously long time after you rip his eye out. He should be dead like immediately, but he just undulates a bit on the ground screaming. Completely unrealistic.
Like completely. That was my big problem with Doom. It's just how unrealistic it was.
And how could a human being rip a horn that large off a monster's head?
Based off of current animal knowledge that humans have at the moment, I could not rip a horn that size off of a rhinoceros.
Assuming that horn is made out of chitin, which is what horns are made out of. At that diameter, it should take the fourth of about 2 semi-trucks to rip that off that demon's head.
And as we can see when the Marine grunts as he's lifting himself up from a relatively small standpoint, he does not have the sort of upper body strength needed to rip off that horn.
How does killing a demon get you, like, space bullets?
That's the other thing.
The
I
demons
really
are full of
didn't
space
understand
bullets.
About Doom is when you kill a demon, you get bullets. And so are we to believe that he compresses the bullets into some sort of fashion and they have a property that would make them easy to be propelled from a gun? I don't think so.
Trying to do a rocket jump would kill you with shrapnel.
Hello?
Guess I'm early.
Would not propel you into the air.
It's much more likely that the force caused by a rocket jump would harm the Marine more than propel him into the air. Therefore, I find Doom to be unrealistic. And just no good. Also no good.
We get it. Quit the fucking pet. No!
No! I'm sorry, we're having fun! Rich, we weren't having fun the right way! Jesus Christ!
Is that prereq in a nutshell? You're having fun wrong.
Sorry about that. Didn't think you'd get to the end so fast. Dang, I didn't think you'd get to the end at all. You surprised me.
They're just mad because they're the kind of person that writes those comments on the Doom forums. It's totally unrealistic. Ah, crap, you guys. Hashtag having fun wrong.
Can we make that? Can we put that like under the previously recorded title?
I'm always we planned to see
Having fun
soldier
wrong.
come back from the field
What do you mean?
alive.
Previously recorded. Having fun
Excuse
wrong.
me, I gotta go
Like,
back
put it in the title where?
to left.
Just in small text, like underneath the title.
No, but I mean, what? Like, what? Here?
Yeah, anywhere, everywhere we have the title.
Oh, oh, just make that part of the
Yeah,
logo.
it'll be our new subtitle. It'll be our slogan.
Having fun wrong.
Previously recorded. Having fun wrong.
Bobby Zilch ain't happy.
You better watch yourself.
It won't be our title. It'll just be our slogan.
That you know what? That'll be our T-shirt.
Yeah.
You want a piece?
Hashtag having
Hey,
fun wrong.
Brainiacs, settle down.
And, Burger King. Have it your way. That was their slogan.
Absolutely.
Because Sasha 9 is standing right behind you.
Oh, this is terrible. I'm gonna tell you guys this.
You're gonna need a ride home.
This is terrible, but I love it. This is exactly my kind of beverage. Terrible, but high alcohol content.
Benny, remind me to give him a special beating later, okay?
Ugh.
These tests are unauthorized, though, so I can't actually ask you.
I'd buy that T-shirt. And
If you happen.
we'll get designers.
Well, what could I do?
I'm no longer designing stuff. Our new logo, all of that stuff. If you noticed, we had a new intro animation in this last episode. This very talented designer who's been remaking all of the logos for me because I'm terrible at that stuff.
I don't even know what your lab is.
Send it to me. I will use it. I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. we're gonna crowdsource. That's still a thing.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Great.
Ugh. Ugh. Wait, Reyes is holding an object in his hand. To use a handheld object, with someone walk up to them and press Y. Okay.
Sorry, Chen says. I finally found more beverages to drink. You should totally have a few more sips, Jack.
Smartness from Coach?
Ganbel, or Banzai, or whatever them Chineses say.
I don't think they say any of that stuff. Geronimo, that's what the Chinese say.
She can say that. She's one of them Chinese.
That kid spends more time in the cooler
That's her word, damn it.
reminds me of myself when I was his age. Well, go put it back.
Ugh.
Yes, sir.
Little.
Where is the G?
Don't you know how to use your map?
Right. Yes, sorry.
Do I accept scribble doodles on notebook paper? No, you need to give me images I can give to a T-shirt person. Who's Oleander? Do 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 do.
Ganbei or Ganbai. I'm not saying it again in the chat's not gonna let me know how to say it right. I'm just gonna read it the same way I'm reading it.
Okay. I'm gonna close my eyes, right? And then I'm gonna start to count to 100. Okay?
Ganbai, Rich. Ganbai.
Hi. Everybody
Ganbi?
got it?
It's hide and seek, Vernon, not hide and calculus.
Well,
We
he
all
wasn't
got it.
Asian.
I got
Who?
it. You
Gambi?
start counting, and then I go hide in
Well,
that
technically,
bush.
isn't India part of Asia?
1.
Ooh. Yeah, okay.
That's
All right.
continental Asian.
Jack, you nailed me on that technicality. Well, technically it isn't the native.
Story.
Sorry.
Ruth, I'd like to point out that geographically, even Russians are considered Asian. Vladimir Putin, big Asian.
Yep.
Did you
Yeah.
know that? Vladimir Putin, number one Asian. Gumby. Gumby was a green lump of clay. You guys.
Yeah, but he said it like Gandhi. I know who Gandhi is. I know Gandhi isn't Gumby.
Yeah, good for you. Keep a pocket full of these for a quick boost of mental health.
Here's what I remember liking about the game is like the world, like all the character design is very fun. The world is very fun.
I'm so sick of this style of platformer when this came out.
Yeah.
And to this day, even.
The collectimals.
Yeah, oh yeah, I can't stand the collectimals.
The collectimals, yeah, I'm with you. But you know what? It's fun. It's fun to look at. It got really boring. The gameplay got a whole lot of not fun. But I think there's a lot of good in the game. Oof. Overall, though, I just never. What that? Overall, I just never much cared for it.
No passing. But maybe you
Why
should
not?
have thought of that before.
I did think of that before. That's why I'm here now.
Exactly. Now you gotta pay the toll. 1 hour.
I found
down this thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, that's an arrowhead.
How'd they get here?
Frankie, the new kid can't be this. They can't spell.
Oh my.
I hope they're hidden. Just so.
God damn it, I get it. You write clever dialogue. We don't need to fucking hear it all the time.
That's the only thing he has going for
I
him.
don't want to fucking. I want to play a game.
Report back to me when you have
Jack, you're having fun wrong.
So where do I? Hey, where'd he go?
Prickle? What?
How does that old guy get around so fast?
Prickle was your homeboy? What? What? It was some. You guys say stuff, and I just don't. I don't always understand. I do not always understand. I'm not drunk, but like I feel like I'm drunk. You know? You know what I'm talking about?
No,
You
not at
know-
all.
you know what I'm
No, nope,
You know,
nope.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Hooey dog. Okay. Hey, did you hear that? Did you hear about the Chinese space station?
No,
It's gonna crash back to Earth.
really.
Yeah, next year. This,
Okay.
this is a real thing. This is
It's
not.
not, I'm waiting for like a
this,
punchline.
this is not a setup for a bit.
Like I hope, like before the end of the stream, right before the end of the stream, you tell me the punchline.
To properly theme.
Yeah.
No. This is not a bit. They're having they had an issue with the Chinese space station.
Well,
And-
good.
And they can no longer control it, and so they don't know where it's going to land. Is the real problem. Now, statistically speaking, it's going to land in an ocean.
Didn't we just go through this with Mirror? Well, not just, but didn't we go through this with Mirror not that long ago?
Who?
Mirror.
Mirror?
Mirror. M-I-R.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if we just went through this with Mirror. I don't know that. I was just reading the news about the Chinese space station.
Hey, it's the king of the obstacle course.
Hey, Red!
Honestly, it's probably not much different than the space shuttle burning up, and that didn't kill anybody. You have a bunch of debris. It lands all over like an area the size of a mile.
Oh, exactly. Like most of it'll burn up. And
A mile's way too small, actually. Probably miles and miles worth of debris. Just a little bit here and there.
yeah, and most likely it'll be over the ocean, and so it's not going to hurt anybody or do any damage. But the problem is, usually with space junk, something like that, they can guide it. You know, like it has some sort of propulsion system, and so they can guide it down to make sure that it lands someplace uninhabited.
Yeah.
And all of that technology broke.
They should shoot it down. You know, if they do that, it will still crash, right? That. I hope that was a joke. I hope that was a joke.
I hope that was a
I
joke.
hope that was a joke.
Yes. Then it still crashes, and then they still can't control where it ends up.
I can probably give you a good estimate.
No, if anything, shooting it down means...
And it has like a 75% chance of landing in the water.
Right. So statistically speaking, we're fine. But, as you mentioned earlier...
Statistically speaking, you should still be more worried about the presidential election. Because that's going to kill more people.
Yeah. It's down here.
Hey!
Welcome to the Whispering Rocket Underground Rapid Transit System. Would you like to go back to your private sanctuary now, Agent Kruller? Or somewhere else?
If Hillary wins, it'll kill a lot of brown people. If Trump wins, it'll kill everybody.
I just like to come down here to hear your
Absolutely everybody.
Anytime, sir.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It took me a while to understand what you meant by brown people.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be quite honest with you. But, yeah. I'm collecting all the things.
Fearful Sludge Boy says,
Fearful Sludge Boy.
Hey, Drunk Jack.
I'm Drunk Jack.
Was wondering why you don't embed the prereq episodes when you tweet them out. Instead, it's just a picture and a link. Any reason for this?
The only thing I tweet out is I didn't know I could do that. What I tweet out is the channel page that hosts the video. So I guess I didn't know I could tweet out the embed of the video so people could watch it directly from Twitter. So I will look into that. How about that? How about them apples? I'll look into that. So yeah, all I tweet is the channel page. You know, like our main channel where all of our videos will show up.
You sneeze. That's all you can say to an atheist. An atheist, you don't need to say anything. Just, yeah, yes, the person sneezed. Yeah.
You could say Gesundheit, which is German for your health.
Like, if you don't say Gesundheit to me,
Yeah.
I won't be upset.
Right.
I tend to say it to other people because they find it polite.
Yeah. But that would be the way to say something polite.
Like Gesundheit?
Gesundheit.
What does that mean? I'm assuming that means something.
To your health.
To your health. Oh, okay. Yeah, then Gesundheit.
Is the rough translation.
Or just say nothing, because it's just a fucking sneeze, and who cares?
It's an you know what you say? You say, I acknowledge your involuntary expulsion of pollens and dirts from your nasal cavity.
It requires no vocal acknowledgement whatsoever.
Right?
I tell people to shut up when they sneeze. It says Ex Mensa.
The greatest is when you say Gesundheit when people fart. They get really embarrassed then.
Maybe relieved. Maybe they just think you thought they sneezed.
No. Yes, in general, people acknowledge something when you sneeze, and I acknowledge your involuntary bodily function.
I have to watch this debate when I get home. I wasn't going to look into any of these debates. I just did not care.
Is it so fucked?
I don't plan on voting for president.
Right. I do. You can probably guess who I'm voting for, though. I'm writing in Howard the Duck. Because I think he's got a real chance.
I don't think you can do a write-in here.
You don't think I can do a write-in?
I don't think you can.
Oh, I don't know. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I don't know how it works. No.
Bless you basically means, I saw what you did, and I am okay with how gross it is. You don't need to say that. It's completely involuntary. It would be insane to get upset at somebody for that. That was gross. They couldn't help it.
Right, and isn't bless you like from an olden time when one, a sneeze could kill you because that, we didn't have modern medicine, and two, people thought it was your soul escaping.
I don't know if these are the actual origins.
Or if these are
is just something more recently that people have made up.
Right.
But what I have heard was that it was believed that you would momentarily die when you sneezed. Like your heart would stop, and that an evil spirit could take over your body.
What?
That's what I've heard.
Oh, I didn't hear.
I don't know if that's true or just some more bullshit that was never actually folklore or old wives' tale, I don't know if that's a recent fiction or
sure,
or the original fiction behind God Bless You, but that's what I've heard.
Okay.
That's what my grandmother told me.
And I just don't know what's true. But
I'm just glad sneezes aren't contagious like yawns. That would be horrible. Achoo! 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 Can you imagine somebody sneezing in a movie theater? It would be chaos.
That'd be great. A lot of times I will still default to God Bless You just because, that's how I grew up, and it's almost like an involuntary reaction for me. Like someone sneezes, it's God Bless You. I have been trying to Gesundheit just because of my personal beliefs, but every once in a while a bless you will sneak out of there. Not like that's a bad thing, because you know what? Even if someone is not religious and you say bless you, it's just not that big a deal. I acknowledge your body's involuntary function.
Like, it's just, you be nice to people.
Yeah.
They expect, usually people expect you to say God bless you when they sneeze. So, yeah, God bless you.
Yeah.
Gesundheit, God bless you.
Of course. Of course.
Let's go.
If I were having, like, let's say, some kind of crisis in my life,
yeah,
and somebody said, I'm praying for you, I wouldn't say, well, I don't believe in prayers and you should do that. That's terrible. I would say, oh, thank you very much. And I would appreciate the sentiment that they're
Yes.
trying to express.
They're thinking about you. They're
thinking about you. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Thank you very much. Whoa!
Oh, how dare you!
Let me tell you a thing or two.
You certainly didn't incorporate my beliefs into your thoughts of me. Good.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, baby. Ask not for who the cowbell rocks.
The cowbell rocks for thee.
What?
Unit 603 Idiot says,
Yes.
if Trump wins, that means the U.S. and Russia both will have cartoon versions of how both countries saw each other during the Cold War. We are already at 3 minutes to midnight. Think about that. Yeah, that's why I said Trump wins.
Oh, at least Kapoo.
And I'm still not voting for president, so that tells you what I think of Hillary.
I'll take her. I'll take her. I'll take her. You know what? You know what she ain't? She ain't perfect. But she ain't him.
This time it's Lupus says, hey guys, the debate just finished. Thank you so much for giving me something else to watch.
You know what? You're welcome. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. We'll give you the distraction. Everyone can now watch the highlight reel.
If Trump wins, will you move to Toronto? That won't save you from the nukes.
Rich, you've never said a more correct thing ever. I need to let you know that. You understand, like, what the nuclear radius of modern nuclear weapons is, right? And then we're like, that doesn't even factor in fallout. You know, like, people say we're still, like, getting radiation fallout from Nagasaki. We're so fucked.
If we were still getting... If Fallout would last that long,
Or not
Fallout... You'd have to worry about the thousands of nuclear tests that have happened since then.
And not Fallout. Fallout was an incorrect term. Side effects.
Okay.
We're still getting side effects from Fallout was the wrong term. Sorry, everyone.
What do you mean by side effects, then?
They say that, well, and you know, when they do a nuclear test, it's
Yeah.
not actual like radioactivity. It's just the test of the dispersal program.
Really?
The bomb dispersal.
I've seen footages, though, of the mushroom cloud and everything.
Right, but that's not necessarily like the full nuclear.
Okay. You mean like less potent versions?
I believe so.
Doesn't that defeat the point of testing them?
Well, but because it's also just about the dispersal process.
Okay. Okay.
But they say that the effects of the radiation are still unknown. And there's, you know, modern day cancers, crops, like we're still seeing little bits.
Okay.
I'm so totally wrong? I might be. I really, you know, I might be wrong. That happens from time to time. You'll tell me when I'm wrong.
Which, if you agree that Trump will mean the end, how can you find not voting irresponsible? Because I'm exaggerating when I say the nukes are gonna fall.
You say that. You say that.
If there was a nuclear explosion, what kind of animal would you be?
I'm partially right. Okay, so Too Much Nuke is saying Jack is wrong, but what he's trying to say is right. They don't usually test nukes at their full yield.
Then why? What do you?
That's
All right.
I thought that's what I was
All
saying,
right.
but I mean it's fine.
And don't you want to at least test one at the full yield to see if it fucking works?
No, because I think that's dangerous.
What was the one?
I think they know it's incredibly dangerous.
There was one they tested high in the atmosphere.
Hi.
And it fucked like electronics up and whatnot. It did something to the Van Allen belts that was, oh my god, that's scary.
Yeah.
And it took them like years to recover. Some scary shit happened. And I'm trying to remember the details of the story.
No. Well, yes. family has this problem. It's a bunch of hooey.
Oh. Well, see ya.
Great.
Hey Raz. I saw you and Lily talking in the coach's class, and I was wondering, were you asking her to go with you? Excellent.
Yep, we're getting to the nuclear testing portion of previously recorded, which might mean that it's time to wrap up soon. Now that we are talking about radioactive decay. Just putting that out there.
Simply to Spoopy says, I came here to forget about my fear of my inevitable demise, not
Oh, sorry, wrong stream.
revel in it. Hey, blame the fucking U.S. presidential race.
What's that round?
Nothing? Oh, man. Oh, no, you don't.
Right. There's a lot of things to blame.
Is that Mars rocket ready yet? Won't do you much good. You're not gonna last long on Mars.
You know what? I'll take my chances on Mars.
You have an adventure before you go, before you starve to death.
You know what? You'll get to see the stars, man. You'll get to see space.
You do that every night. Actually, not even at the night. You just look up when you're outside.
No, you'll see.
And you're looking at space.
You'll see. You'll be in space, man.
You can't make out a lot of the details when the sun is in the sky, but you're looking at space.
You're gonna be in it, man. You're
You're-
gonna be in it.
You're in it now. Where do you think the Earth is,
No,
jackass?
man. No, not like in space. You'll be like in space, man.
Like you are now.
No, like in space. You know, man? Come on, man.
Why did we stop work on the biodome?
Why do we stop?
Yeah.
We haven't. They just got done with a big test of the biodome.
Did they?
Yes.
I thought they kind of considered it a failure and gave up on it.
I mean, the original one.
Oh, okay.
The original one, they discovered that like they were sneaking in food and stuff.
Oh, was that what happened?
They got hungry.
Jackasses.
Yeah. No, but they just got done with a big test, and they had a documentary film crew.
It's a fucking cool concept,
right? That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like that's going to be a huge part of intergalactic travel.
Biodome was a Pauly Shore movie, wasn't it?
I fucking love Biodome.
Biosphere. The Biosphere. Biosphere 2.
What?
Biosphere 2 was the thing they built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Biodome is a Pauly Shore movie. Pauly Shore and a Baldwin.
So did they build a Biosphere 3 and I didn't hear about it?
Billy Baldwin.
So you said wait, did you say they had another one? Or at least
they just had a Biodome.
Sphere.
Whatever you call it.
Sphere.
And I like Biodome better because it reminds me of that excellent Pauly Shore movie.
God damn it. I regret my words.
But no, people just got out, and there's going to be a documentary film about it, and it was pretty successful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone's going to tell us.
Because to make a Mars colony viable, I mean, that's the shit you need. You need biospheres.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't know that it's really possible to terraform Mars. There's just too many problems.
Hell yeah, because I think wasn't one of their girlfriends in Biodome, Joey Lawrence Adams.
Though then again,
Joey Lawrence Adams.
I never saw Biodome.
You never saw Biodome?
No,
it's great.
I don't like Pauly Shore. Why would I go watch his movies?
Lori Petty was in that one too. That's right, my girl Lori Petty.
Would the biosphere be enough to protect you from the radiation?
On Mars?
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know that's an issue to having a Mars colony.
Well,
the radiation will kill you because there's
wasn't
no electromagnetic field on Mars.
Wasn't that part of The Martian? I think that was part of the movie The Martian, was like he had to take meds and ration out his radiation meds.
I don't remember
You
that.
read the
I know, and I don't remember that.
And I think they consulted with real like astrophysicists on that.
Well, that book was essentially what's the word I'm looking. That book was essentially early access. He was writing that and getting feedback from the people who were reading it on his website as he was writing it.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he ever intended to sell it. Did you hear the story about how he ended up selling that book?
No.
That book he did as a hobby?
The Margin.
Yeah, people wanted to download it for like the Kindle or some of the ebooks, and he couldn't do that unless he put it on the store, and he had to charge like $1 for it.
Yeah,
Or they wouldn't let him put it on the store. Originally, it was just you could download it for free on his website.
Oh, okay.
But to have like the e-reader version or whatever version that was, he had to charge for it, and it ended up becoming a smash success.
Nice. Well, good for him.
Rich acting like he knows stuff besides Star Wars and who did 9/11.
That's it. That's all you know.
Oh, that's rude.
It's very rude, yes. But at least you know 2 things. That's more than me. I'm wrong all the time, apparently, except for when I'm kind of right, according to the chat.
How often am I the one to bring up Star Wars?
Star Wars?
Yeah,
Almost
Wars.
never.
Yes, I know.
Almost never. Trek?
Like I'm the guy who brought up the heat death of the universe infamously on stream.
Yeah. No, like Trek, you're the one.
Yeah.
I mean, here at least. On like Best of the Worst, I'd say it's like maybe you bring it up 40% of the time. Mike brings it up 60% of the time.
Yeah.
And no one else brings it up.
This is going to be sweet.
That's gonna be
Why
sweet.
is that? Why don't you guys bring up Trek more for crying out loud?
We're not the nerds that you are.
You know, a nutcracker might be faster. So how are you gonna fill that nut?
No, dude. The girl's cabin. I've got a man on the inside.
Shit, why is Prereq so pro-Trump? I have to assume that's a joke.
Of course it's a joke. He's a big pile of vomit. He's a big pile of vomit. That's part of a Twitter conversation. I was tweeting at someone who's complaining about the two-party system, and they basically they were comparing the two-party system to a disease, and they say you can't treat the symptoms, you have to treat the disease. And I said, while that's true, you also need a big bucket for all the vomit. That's like Trump. He's like the vomit.
50% of the reason people will vote this election is they're really voting for the Supreme Court. Like 50% of the people who are going in to vote this election, that's the reason they're going in.
That needs
they're voting
to be,
for the Supreme Court.
That needs to be 100% of the people. 2 Supreme Court nominations are on the table.
There's going to be a lot of people voting for Trump because they've bought into that.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I don't think anybody's enthusiastic about Hillary, though.
No, well, maybe some people. A few people are probably enthusiastic about Hillary, but yeah, most people are looking big picture kind of thing, which is fine. I think that's fine. That's totally fair. Please, God damn it, look at the big picture. Do you want Mr. Grabber by the Pussy to nominate Supreme Court judges?
Well, Rich,
that's a fair question.
Well, Rich, if Trump wins Wisconsin by 1 vote, I know who to come see.
Yeah,
the Democratic Party for running a candidate that I can't get behind. How about that?
Snap! Tore him up.
Maybe you don't get real change because people feel like, well, my vote doesn't matter who I vote for. I gotta vote for one of these guys. It's the one they put in front of my face. That's what I gotta lap up.
Got a psi rank of 10. That's pretty great.
This time it's Lupus says. Oh, and I got another one I missed here too.
Oh.
You know what? I'll do these in proper order because
Do it in proper.
That's what I do.
Proper order.
Game Child UK says, if Trump gets elected,
yeah,
I hope the spectroscope from Howard the Duck sends me flying to Duck World. Also from Howard the Duck. What alternate plane of existence would you be sent to?
You know what? It's been too long since I've seen Howard the Duck.
Well, considering the world will end, hell. The hell. This time it's Lupus says, Mars' atmosphere was stripped away by solar winds because it's too small to keep a liquid core. When its core solidified, lost almost all its magnetic field, which protected it from the sun's radiation. Yes. Yes. With Mars, you'd have a hard time terraforming it because, A, no magnetic field is probably the most difficult problem. And then, certainly not an easy problem would be the lack of an atmosphere. It's very thin.
Okay.
Like, even the guy who wrote The Martian, I can't remember, I'm drawing a blank at his name. Andy something?
I don't know.
Andy Sedaris? No.
No, that's...
No, that's a different guy. Different guy entirely.
He's the motion capture guy. Andy Sedaris.
Um,
No, that's Andy Serkis.
yeah. Andy Sedaris, I think, is the guy, the brother of Amy Sedaris, who
I
writes,
think
writes
that's
books.
David Sedaris.
That's David Sedaris, you're right. Well, fuck it.
Who's Andy Sedaris?
Andy Weir?
Jason Sudeikis is a comedian.
You know, it doesn't fucking matter because the storm that causes the problem in the beginning of the movie is it's physically impossible on Mars. If there were a thunderstorm on Mars, it would feel like a light breeze.
Uh-huh. Great. Andy Richter.
There's almost no atmosphere on Mars. Very thin.
I know, there's too many Sedarises. Jack, is it drunk? I am not that drunk.
You could theoretically import atmosphere from somewhere else to, so it's not so thin. In theory, I suppose you could do something like that, but I don't know how the fuck you're gonna ignite Mars's core.
Don't we have thousands of nuclear weapons?
You'd probably be doing more harm than good. I don't. The amount of nukes you would probably need, the whole planet would be an irradiated wasteland for millennia.
What is that from? Is that from something where... Like,
You're thinking of Total Recall, but
what?
that wasn't nukes with the core.
No. What was it? It's science fiction where they like you have to nuke a planet and then wait like 200 years.
Oh, really?
If you completely like bombard a planet with nuclear radiation and then wait 200 years or something. What is that?
I don't.
What
No
am I
idea.
thinking of?
No idea.
Someone in the chat is gonna remember what this is. The core?
I haven't seen it.
What's the core?
I'm not even familiar with it.
Oh yeah, Elon Musk has got it. Let's just all follow Elon Musk. I have no idea what the core is, so maybe that's not it.
Chat, Kirk or Picard is president? Totally Picard.
Picard. Of course Picard. Kirk would just be out. Kirk would be Joe Biden. He'd be out giving bitches back rubs.
Though Kirk would get shit done.
He'd probably
Picard and his diplomacy, he'd have a lot of gridlock going on.
Kirk would be, you know what? Kirk might get shit done. He'd be like Roosevelt. He'd be like Teddy Roosevelt.
Kirk would be like, God damn it, you're taking my nominees for the Supreme Court. You're not pushing that off. He'd find a way to get that through. Kirk finds a way.
Kirk would be a little smooth talking. He'd reach across aisles. He'd get shit done. Maybe a little bullying. Kirk would be Bill Clinton.
I think I'm changing my mind. I think Kirk. Picard would keep you out of any kind of wars.
Yep. And work for the social and betterment of everyone.
He would totally be for funding like science type initiatives and education. But then again, even though his style is different, Kirk would probably be in favor of such programs.
Would he get around to him though? Or would he be too busy hunting bears?
He'd actually be pushing those policies forward, while Picard would be dicking around trying to compromise with the Senate. See, Kirk would find a way to get it done.
Yeah, you might be right.
Oh, Nils. When will you peek into the hole in my heart?
Yeah, so bother. Picard would surrender in the first episode. Now that's a debate I would enjoy watching. Yeah.
Kirk versus Picard.
Kirk versus Picard.
Yeah.
Let me out! Somebody! There's no bathroom in here!
Oh, I don't think I like that anymore. I just wanted to end on a close-up of this guy. There we go. What is happening?
Well,
in this game?
if Kirk is Bill Clinton, who is Picard? Abraham Lincoln?
Picard is the theoretical Bernie Sanders. We'll never know what he'll be like as a president.
Actual president. Got to be an actual president.
Picard would be more Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
A little bit of a pushover.
Yeah, yeah.
A ton of social issues. Maybe a Franklin Roosevelt. Maybe a Franklin Roosevelt. Because of all of the social issues, but you know, Carter. And then what did Carter do after he left office? Just fucking build houses in Africa. Like,
all right, so we got Kirk and Picard as president.
Yeah.
That's a great debate. But what about the debate for vice president? Riker and Spock. All right. That would be some good television.
Yes.
Yeah. Riker Spock is a debate I would love to watch.
Agreed. That's where the real shit show would start. Riker getting all passionate and talking out of his ass, and Spock just being like,
finding all of the holes in his policies and everything.
But of course, Spock would never be able to initiate real policy because he's so rigid. So Spock wouldn't get anything done. It'd be great.
Spock wouldn't be as rigid as you think. Not as rigid as you think.
I don't. You know what? And I'm not the original series person.
Yeah.
So all I know is the caricature of Spock. So you're probably right. All right, I'm alt tabbing. We're ending this.
Old Spock or reboot Spock? Oh God, old Spock.
Oh God.
Reboot Spock would be launching the nukes. Kirk was assassinated.
Okay. Hey. This is the point in the live stream in which we take a moment to thank everybody who subscribed to us during the stream. Thank you, first of all, to Leftover Beefcake and his wonderful Twatcher, which is back, functional, and looks gorgeous, easy to read. Thank you, Beefcake, for the Twatcher. We have Zapata7515. Welcome.
Post-emotional.
Captain James May.
Haplogorath. Haplogorath says, woo.
Tysom.
Melanin. Melanin, I get it. I get it.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. X-Acenin.
Fragmer.
Atomic Mousetrap.
Humberto Cabbage Patch, 21 months in a row. Humberto Cabbage Patch says, LOL, grab them by the pussy.
How scary is it how close that is to fuck my cock? LOL, grab my pussy.
Yeah, but we said it was sarcastic.
Exactly. Favorite customer says LOL, in and out my bratwurst.
Grand Moff Kali, 23 fucking months in a row.
Whoa. Hold on. What's happening here? I don't think it likes the game on. I'm going to turn it off.
Okay. Joshua! Hey! Saucier?
Oh, something's broken. Something's broken, Rich. Oh,
right,
everything's frozen. Everything's frozen.
All right.
Are we still streaming?
I don't know. I'm waiting to find out.
Not sure if we're still streaming. Hold on. We're going to try to close the game, see if that works. Control, Alt, Delete. Oh, everything's broken. I should have exited the game. Whoa, buffering. Yeah, we're getting some fucked up shit on this end. My mouse is no longer responding to basic commands, and Control Alt deleting is not working.
Some saying we're back.
We're
Are we still frozen there?
We're still frozen there.
All right, we are frozen.
We're losing signal.
I could bring up the subscriber.
Sure. Well, it's Fish Bus. 21 fucking months in a row.
Bonga Dog! 25 fucking months in a row.
Wait.
What? Wait.
Oh, is it still working? Or hold on. Wait, I just saw the mouse.
Well, we had the mouse. Now it's gone.
Now it's gone. Hopefully we're still streaming.
This is going to make it really hard to end the stream.
Yes, because I'm going to have to hit the power button is basically how we're going to end it.
Yeah. So what is it? Subs? Exclamation point?
Exclamation point subs.
It's okay. This is not the launcher's fault. This is the Psychonauts